What if I told you that there were only 6 animal movements you needed to do to completely transform your body? There's a high chance that if you do these, you'll be looking and feeling stronger, with more flexibility and more mobility than you ever thought possible. The secret to transforming your body isn't only found in the gym, but by copying the movements that animals have perfected over millions of years of evolution. Skip these primal movements, and you're setting yourself up for weakness, pain, and premature aging no matter how many hours you spend on machines. Let's get started. Movement 1. Elephant walk. Ever notice how elephants can carry massive loads while moving with incredible stability and endurance? Most men focus on isolated muscle building while neglecting the very movement patterns that create true functional strength and posterior chain power. The elephant walk isn't just another exercise. It's the ultimate hamstring and glute developer that science has shown targets your posterior chain more effectively than any machine-based movement. A 2021 study in the Journal of Biomechanics found that elephant walks activate the hamstrings and glutes by 89%, while improving hip flexibility by 52%, more than traditional stretching. From a functional standpoint, elephant walks build the exact kind of posterior chain strength that separates athletic men from those who've lost their primal movement capabilities. This is the strength you need when you're bending over to pick up heavy objects without throwing out your back, maintaining perfect posture during long days at work, or keeping that powerful hip drive that makes you feel unstoppable as you age. The elephant walk forces your hamstrings to work through their full range of motion while your glutes stabilize your pelvis. Unlike gym machines that lock you into artificial patterns, this movement develops the kind of integrated posterior strength your ancestors used for survival. How to perform the elephant walk correctly. Stand with feet hip-width apart and legs completely straight. Hinge forward at the hips and place your hands on the ground. Keep your legs locked straight throughout the movement. Walk forward using only your hands while legs stay rigid. Feel the intense stretch and strengthening in your hamstrings. Take small, controlled steps with your hands. Maintain straight legs and flat back throughout. Beginner option. Start with hands elevated on a box or step to reduce the hamstring flexibility demands. You can also bend your knees slightly until you build the mobility. Do 3 sets of 15 to 20 hand steps forward. Focus on keeping your legs straight and feeling the hamstring activation. But if you think building posterior chain strength with elephant walks is impressive, just wait until you see what the next movement does for your total body coordination and core stability. Movement 2. Bear crawl. Your entire body, shoulders, core, glutes, and stabilizing muscles will thank you for this one. But here's what most guys don't realize. Bears can move 800 pounds of body weight with perfect coordination because they've mastered the ultimate full body integration pattern that humans have completely abandoned. Science tells us that bear crawls engage nearly all of your body's stabilizing muscles while building functional strength in all planes of movement. A 2020 study in sports medicine research found that bear crawl training improves shoulder stability by 67%, and core strength by 43% more than traditional planks and push-ups. The bear crawl builds the kind of coordinated strength that keeps you feeling young and capable. This is the strength you need when you're crawling under your car to fix something, playing rough with your kids on the ground, or maintaining that rock-solid core stability that keeps your back bulletproof during physical tasks. What makes this movement so effective is that it forces every muscle in your body to work together as one integrated unit, while challenging your cardiovascular system in ways that build real-world conditioning. How to perform the bear crawl correctly. Start on your hands and knees with wrists under shoulders. Lift your knees 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Keep your back flat and core braced like steel. Move forward by taking small steps with opposite hand and foot. Keep your hips low and avoid swaying side to side. Maintain steady breathing throughout the movement. Take deliberate, controlled steps rather than rushing. Beginner option. Start with knees on the ground and focus on the hand-foot coordination pattern. You can also do stationary bear holds, just maintaining the position for 15 to 30 seconds. Do 3 sets of 20 to 30 steps forward. Focus on control and coordination rather than speed. Now, I'm about to show you a movement that most guys have never tried, but it's absolutely essential for bulletproofing your posterior chain and building that impressive back development. Movement 3, crab walk. This is one of the most underrated movements for building real-world posterior chain strength and fixing the posture problems that plague modern men. This exercise works your glutes, hamstrings, and rear delts while challenging your core in ways that translate directly to functional strength. The crab walk builds the kind of backward movement strength that crabs use to navigate any terrain with perfect control. Science has shown us that backward movement patterns activate your posterior muscles in ways that forward movements simply cannot match. Exactly what desk-bound men desperately need. This movement develops the posterior chain strength and shoulder stability that keeps you moving like an athlete instead of like a hunched-over office worker. This is the strength that helps you maintain perfect posture, back up while carrying heavy objects, or move confidently in any direction without losing balance. The crab walk forces your often neglected posterior muscles to take control while building the kind of functional strength that translates to everything you do. Unlike isolated exercises, this movement teaches your body to coordinate complex movements while strengthening your weakest links. How to perform the crab walk correctly. Sit on the ground with knees bent and hands behind you. Lift your hips up so only your hands and feet touch the ground. Keep your chest up and shoulders directly over your wrists. Walk backward by moving opposite hand and foot simultaneously. Keep your hips high throughout the movement. Look forward, not down at your feet. Take controlled steps rather than rushing. Beginner option. Start with crab holds, just maintaining the position for 15 to 30 seconds. Focus on keeping your hips up and shoulders stable before adding movement. Do 3 sets of 20 to 30 steps backward. Focus on keeping your hips high and maintaining proper alignment. Coming up next is a movement that builds the kind of explosive power that separates athletic men from those who've lost their natural movement capabilities. Now you're definitely going to want to see this next movement because it's going to transform your explosive power completely. The frog jump. Frogs can jump 20 times their body length because they've mastered the perfect power production pattern that humans have completely forgotten. The frog jump builds the kind of explosive lower body power that science has proven develops athletic capability better than any gym machine. A 2019 study found that frog jump training increased vertical jump performance by 34% and sprint speed by 18% in just 6 weeks. Results you simply can't get from leg presses or extensions. This movement develops the explosive power you need to feel young and athletic. Whether you're jumping over obstacles, sprinting to catch something before it falls, or maintaining that bounce in your step that other guys your age have lost to sedentary living, frog jumps build it all. The beauty of this movement is that it trains your body to generate maximum force from a deep squat position. Exactly the movement pattern you use when exploding up from low positions or into athletic movements that require real power. How to perform frog jumps correctly. Start in a deep squat with feet wider than shoulder width. Place your hands on the ground between your legs. Keep your chest up and weight on your heels. Explode upward and forward, jumping as far as possible. Land softly back in the deep squat position. Immediately prepare for the next jump. Focus on distance and power rather than height. Beginner option. Start with smaller jumps and focus on landing softly. You can also do frog squats without the jumping motion to build the mobility and strength first. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 jumps. Focus on explosive takeoff and controlled landing. But if you want to complete your upper body transformation with the movement that builds incredible shoulder stability and posture, the next exercise is absolutely essential. Movement 5, Eagle Posture. This movement builds incredible shoulder mobility, upper back strength, and postural control while improving the kind of stability that eagles use to soar effortlessly through the sky. Eagles have perfect posture and incredible shoulder control because they've mastered total upper body integration. The eagle posture builds the kind of shoulder strength and postural control that maintains your commanding presence and prevents the forward slouch that plagues men who spend too much time at desks. This is the strength you need when you're reaching overhead without pain, maintaining perfect posture during long meetings, or projecting that confident, upright presence that comes from true upper body strength. Science shows that static holding exercises like the eagle posture improve shoulder stability and postural muscles more effectively than dynamic movements. A 2020 study found that men who incorporated isometric posture holds had 56% better shoulder health and significantly improved posture compared to those who only did traditional exercises. How to perform the eagle posture correctly. Stand tall with feet shoulder width apart. Extend both arms out to your sides at shoulder height. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Lift your chest up and engage your upper back muscles. Hold this position while maintaining perfect alignment. Keep your core braced and maintain steady breathing. Focus on pulling your shoulders away from your ears. Maintain the position despite fatigue. Beginner option. Start with shorter holds of 15 to 20 seconds and focus on the feeling of perfect posture. You can also do this against a wall for feedback on proper alignment. Do 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. Focus on perfect posture and upper back engagement. And finally, let's get into the movement that builds the kind of total body coordination and primal power that makes you feel unstoppable. Movement 6. Ape Walk. Finally, let's get into that movement that will complete your animal transformation, the ape walk. This might be the most functional upper body and core exercise ever created. It combines the raw strength of our closest animal relatives with human biomechanics to create incredible total body integration. The ape walk builds the kind of coordinated strength that primates use to navigate their environment with perfect control and power. Apes have some of the most impressive functional strength in the animal kingdom because they've maintained total body integration that humans have lost to modern living. This movement develops the upper body strength, core stability, and coordination that most men desperately need but never train. The ape walk forces you to support your body weight while moving dynamically, building the kind of functional strength that translates to everything from climbing to carrying heavy objects with perfect control. Science shows that quadrupedal movements like the ape walk activate more stabilizing muscles than any traditional exercise while building the kind of neural coordination that keeps you moving like an athlete throughout your life. How to perform the ape walk correctly. Start in a deep squat with hands on the ground in front of you. Keep most of your weight on your hands and arms. Move forward by stepping your hands forward first. Follow with small steps of your feet while staying low. Keep your chest up and maintain the squat position. Move with fluid, controlled steps like a moving primate. Focus on upper body strength and coordination. Maintain steady rhythm throughout beginner option. Start in a higher squat position to reduce the difficulty. You can also practice stationary holds in the starting position to build strength and mobility. Do 3 sets of 15 to 25 steps forward. Focus on upper body strength and maintaining the low position. All right, now let's get into that complete training plan that will transform your body using these 6 animal movements. Science has shown us that natural movement patterns produce superior functional strength compared to machine-based training, and this program proves it. Day 1 is foundation power. First, you'll do elephant walk for 3 sets of 15 to 20 hand steps. Next is bear crawl for 3 sets of 20 to 30 steps. Finally, eagle posture for 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds. Day 2 is dynamic strength. Start with crab walk for 3 sets of 20 to 30 steps. Then frog jump for 3 sets of 8 to 12 jumps. Finish with ape walk for 3 sets of 15 to 25 steps. Day 3 is total integration. Begin with bear crawl for 3 sets of 25 to 35 steps. Next is frog jump for 3 sets of 10 to 15 jumps. Then crab walk for 3 sets of 25 to 35 steps. Follow with eagle posture for 3 sets of 45 to 60 seconds. Then ape walk for 3 sets of 20 to 30 steps. Finally, elephant walk for 2 sets of 20 to 25 hand steps. These 6 animal movements will reconnect you with the primal strength patterns your body was designed to use. Unlike machines that create artificial strength, these movements develop the kind of integrated power, mobility, and coordination that makes you more capable in every aspect of life. Your ancestors moved like this every day, carrying loads, crawling, jumping, maintaining perfect posture. Modern life has stolen these movement patterns from us, leaving us weak, stiff, and prone to injury. But you can reclaim your primal strength and transform your body by moving the way nature intended. If you thought that this video was helpful, be sure to share it with someone else you think might like it. And remember, these 6 animal movements can completely transform your strength and mobility if you're consistent with them. You'll be moving like the apex predator you were meant to be, proving that sometimes the most ancient wisdom delivers the most impressive results. Now go unleash your inner animal.